you don't have to prove nobody wrong, because they were never right to begin with.
I really just came out here to say one thing. Stop trying to prove people wrong. Stop trying to prove them wrong, because they were never right to begin with. They were never correct. They were never correct about you. They never knew you. They never will. So stop trying to prove them wrong. Another thing is trying to prove somebody wrong, trying to my cat is doing too much right now. Girl, shut up. I'm filming a video. Anyways, never try to prove nobody, none of these hoes, wrong, because they were never right. They never knew you. They never cared to know you. So why are you trying to prove them wrong? Also, trying to prove somebody wrong really means that you agree with what they're saying, means that they were right, means that they were correct about you. But once you realize that they were never correct about you, they were never right, you don't have to prove nobody. And I say it again, you don't have to prove nobody nobody wrong, because they were never right to begin with. So yeah, I think that in my life a lot of things happened to me where I felt like, you know what, the only thing I can do is not deal with my feelings, but put in the work, put in the energy to achieve something, so they can see me, so they can realize that what they said about me was wrong, that they was wrong about me. But it's just like, no honey, they was never right about you, so you don't gotta prove nothing. You don't gotta prove nothing because they was never right. You don't gotta prove. Yes, you do not have to prove anything, because they were never right. You do not have to prove anything because they were never right about you. Like, and I feel like from the age of like 12 till like, I would say maybe 18 or 19, everything I've done was to prove somebody wrong. Everything I've done was to boss up or whatever somebody that said something about me or perceived me in a way that wasn't true, or did something negatively to me that really affected my self-esteem. So I felt like I had to be seen. I had to put myself in a space where I can be seen for my true self. But we live in a big world, and people got their own traumas, people got their own childhoods, people was raised different, people are crazy. So everybody has their own filter of how they perceive. So if somebody perceives me wrong, it is not my job to help them figure out who I am. It is not my job to get them to perceive me the correct way. It is my job though to heal and move around. And that's what I'm learning. Like, I feel like the reasons that I haven't been able to recognize my accomplishments in the past couple of years is because deep down I was doing it to boss up on somebody, or I was doing it to prove some people wrong. And then it's just like, honey, at the end of the day, these people may never see these things. So why am I over here trying to prove them wrong? Why am I over here trying to prove them wrong like they was ever right about me? These people don't know me. They don't know me. They don't know anything about me. They don't know who I am. They just love to perceive me because I'm a star. I'm a star and got these niggas wishing. Anyways, that's really all I have to say, because I don't know, I really want this video to be a little bit longer, but since it's not, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Stop doing stuff to prove people wrong, because they was never right. I'm gonna just keep saying that. Stop doing stuff to prove people wrong, because they was never right. Stop doing stuff to prove people wrong, because they was never right. It was never right. It was never right. They was always wrong. And I actually got this download because I like to talk out loud to God. That's really how I connect with God. I talk out loud or I sing, and I don't know what I was talking about. I think I was talking about like why, I think I was talking to God, why do I have this urge to showcase what I do? Like, for example, having a YouTube channel, wanting to model and do photo shoots. Why do I have this urge to showcase or share my life or share things about myself? And part of it is genuinely like being a creative, but I felt like, I think another conversation that I started having after bringing that up was, why does it feel so hard now? Why has it felt so hard? Is my hand ashy? Whatever. Why does it feel so hard in the last couple of years to create what I want to create and to do it the way I want to do it? And the answer was, because you have been doing these things. Because I have been, because I have been doing those things to try to get, I really hate that. I have a tripod, y'all, but it's just not working for me right now. But basically, it's that I was trying to do those things, not from a genuine place of creation, but a place where I was trying to prove people in my family, people in my life, people who have hurt me wrong about what I'm capable of. But the thing about me is, I was born capable. I was born a star. I don't have to prove that to anybody. I do it naturally. And I think it was important for me to have that conversation with God, because I really truly want to create. Like, I really want to create. I have so much to say, but this past 4 years, it's been just difficult to say it. It's been difficult to be consistent. It's been difficult to find who I am and how I want to show up to the world, how I want to share my message, how I want to share God's love in my life. And it all goes back to the natural, genuine way that I used to create versus when it turned into trying to create to prove people wrong. That's where I lost my natural like flow and connection to the things that I create. And that realization is really, oh, Shadi want to be in a video. Come on, Shadi. Come on. She said, hey. Shadi said, hey. Okay. You was just being nosy. But yeah, it really like, nah, he want to be in the video. Come on, sugar. Come on. Yeah, sorry, my room is a little messy. Hey. Hey, baby. Hey. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Oh, sugar, you're so cute. But yeah, I guess I lost my creative spark because I was trying to do those things so I could get so much views and have a huge platform, so those naysayers and those haters can see that they words don't mean shit, but it actually did, because I was trying to do the things that I naturally did before those things happened to prove them wrong about me. But here we are. Don't try to prove anybody wrong, because they were never right about you. And proving them wrong, trying to prove them wrong and live your life in that way means that you have believed what they said, means that you see yourself in their lens now. You believe the things that they've said about you. I had to switch spots really quick, but if you are somebody who is going through some type of creative block, and you're also the type of person who wants to be rewarded, or who wants to like make a living, or just like gain something from putting out your creative work, I think that it's important to have the discourse with yourself on, why am I creating? Is it to fulfill myself? Is it to fulfill the world? Is it a bridge between the two of creating to fulfill yourself and the world? And what do I want to gain from my from the work that I put in? Because a lot of the time I find myself wanting to create for myself and for the world, but I wanted to be rewarded. But then I realized that the joy that I get from creating and putting out my ideas to help the world, it's also helping me. It's helping me heal, helping me work through different traumas and different things that I'm working through in my life. And that is the reward. Having that experience of joy and of satisfaction in what I create is my reward. And before, I used to always think that my work isn't worthy unless there's 200K to it. You know what I mean? And not to say I still don't want that, but I feel that it is more important for me to create just to create, because it's healing for me, and it's healing for, I know that it's healing for other people. And if it ends up that there is 100K to it monthly, I'm cool with that. But if not, I'm also cool with that, because at the end of the day, I'm not doing this for the 100K monthly. I'm doing this because I generally have been through a lot in my life, and something that I always felt was lost, and during the different things that I've been through, was the ability to create, was this block to my creativity. And that's where I realized that it's actually a gift to be able to create and to be able to do the action of making a painting, making a video. The way I feel when I do this, I feel really good. I feel mostly, the times that I feel mostly myself is when I am creating, when I'm speaking, when I'm painting, when I'm dancing, when I'm putting something together. That's really those moments where I feel that I am most myself. And to enter this period in my life where I was doing that just so other people can see it, it made me not even want to do it anymore. And I have to kind of rediscover why, even though I didn't want to do it, why it was still in my heart, why it was still in my soul. And that's because of the joy that it brought me. And when I didn't have the ability, when I was blocked from it, I couldn't feel that joy that I'm feeling today as I filmed this video. So as creatives, I think it's important to understand our whys. And my why for creating is joy. The joy that I experience when I create.